What's going on, guys? I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Friday. So one of the most important things that we want to cover today is to make sure that we don't force a trade and that we end the week on a green note. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about some of the stocks that have been, technically been showing some form of support or an uptrend potential for a day trade. So one of the top stocks that I've been looking at for day trades because of how they've been performing, looks like we might be a little bit late already, is XXII. It's been building that support at around 260 to 250 if you guys have not seen this already. So the 250 support, as you guys could see here yesterday, went from 250, hit nearly highs of about 265, and then had that pullback. Same thing happened today, but I'm sorry, hit highs of 275 and then had that pullback. Pulled back, and it usually does this during the morning, has a little bit of a pullback right at market open, and then it can continue to trend up. If you guys see this, as long as we continue to hold above that $2.50 price point, that's going to be ideal. One thing that I'm going to be looking at intraday is the VWAP indicators, and we could focus a little bit closer. They're a little bit too, bundled up right here, as they're kind of all over the place. But we could see the support building at $2.50, and during pre-market hours, it hit highs of about 269 to 270. So with that being said, that makes perfect sense due to the resistance that it had yesterday at highs of 274. So as long as we continue this uptrend pattern, you guys might be asking, is the potential for profit on the specific stock even worth it? Well, from the lows of 260 to the highs of 274, if it performs similar to the way that it performed yesterday, is 5.38%. So just ask yourself, is that a position worth taking? If it is, great, and if it's not, then you simply don't have to take it. One of the other ones that I want to cover for potential good day trade, let's go ahead and see. Nope. So UGAZ has been having sell-offs, and the reason that I think that this is a good day trade and not a good swing trade is because of, usually when it has these sell-offs, it performs very well off the bottom golden VWAP. And one of the things I do want to give a shout out to one of our traders within our mentorship program is she did an amazing job day trading UGAZ. Due to that simple concept of hey, looking at UGAZ on this 180-day chart, we could see that UGAZ has not crossed above the 180-day EMA. There's no question above that about that. So there's no support for a swing trade just yet. So it's not a hold, but let's check it out for a day trade. So if we do a 5-day analysis and we can see the low points and the high points and how it usually performs, do you guys see the sell-off that it usually has, and then it pushes up, sell-off, and then pushes up? So with that being said, we have to wait for it to bottom out. And what's one of the indicators that we can get as it starts to trend back up? The MACD indicator is one thing. The RSI indicator is another. One of the things that I like to focus on most has to be, I need to do a 2-day analysis. One of the things that I like to focus on most is when it has its bounce, I wait for the break above the EMA. It does give off a lot of margin, right? That's about 3%. But I get the confirmation that hey, I didn't buy here, and then it, still pushed up, but then held below the EMA, and then I continue writing it down. I at least get the confirmation that, okay, look, it bounced at around 550, which is a previous support, and it started trending up, and it broke above the EMA, and it broke above the purple VWAP, and it's continued to trend up. Top VWAP, that's the resistance. That's this red line that you see right here. So from lows of 565 to highs of 585, it's still 3.5% potential for profit for a day trade. So you just have to ask yourself, is that something worth taking? I just don't think it's the safest thing to go in right away and then end up continuing to write it down, especially because you guys is on a continuous downtrend, and that's not going to be the most effective way, I think, in doing it. So I'm just trying to keep it very simple. These are just stocks that I'm going to be looking at today, and no way do these have to be anything that you guys have to trade whatsoever. GoPro is still on a consistent downtrend if you guys have been following up with that one. No signs of upward potential or a bounce. And that's something that we're definitely going to be looking at since it has a known support area at $8, but we need to get that confirmation for that reversal. And then XXI, it's still trying to hold above the EMA. If you guys could see that heading on over to $3, which offers a pretty decent 15% potential for profit. So I'm going to keep it very simple. I just wanted to talk about the breakdown. And then the last one, if I can really quickly, this ascending uptrend pattern. Do you guys see AKS? We still need a confirmation for long term for this thing to continue to trend back up. But let's look at this on the 2-day chart. Margins are not huge. and that's one thing that you guys have to understand. But from the low points of anywhere from like 525 to the high points of usually 540, it offers pretty decent return, and you just have to make sure that the volume is present. If the volume isn't present, as you guys can see, volume was very, very present about 2 days ago. It performed very well. It's a little bit more volatile. Yesterday, it was kind of stagnant. It was holding below the purple VWAP and above the golden VWAP, but still showing signs of a downtrend. That's not necessarily something that I would like to, ride. But it pulled back all the way to lows of about 520, 522, and it's showing signs of an uptrend. And we're right around 530. We got that confirmation. So just make sure you keep it simple, stick to your plan, formulate and manage your risk. And other than that, guys, I hope that you guys truly do end the week on a green note. So let's see what's going on, guys. So yeah, that's really just it. I didn't want to do anything that was pretty complicated. I've talked about my swing trades within my past couple of videos, and those have not changed. So I just wanted to talk about something more relevant, which could be these day trades, and then just waiting for the actual bounces themselves. So yeah, I don't see anything that is really popping within my watch list. So altogether, I hope that you guys have an amazing day. If you guys have not subscribed already, we do upload daily videos, and I think that's one of the best things about what people can do is don't overcomplicate your trading. Keep it simple. If you see value in it, great. If you don't, then you don't. One of the top videos that I would recommend is to watch the one that I uploaded yesterday. It says it talks about some patterns that are really good to know before you actually take your first investment. So I hope that this video can guide you in the right direction, and that hopefully we can have you as a part of our group. So if you click the second link in the description, it will take you on over to our free Facebook group. We have over 61,000 members within our networking platform on Facebook, and you guys can join for free. So we'd love to be a part of your success. And then for those that are interested in taking it to the next level, I would love to work with you on a one-on-one basis. And this is my Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library. So I'm gonna have to pause this real quick, but it pretty much talks and gives a complete breakdown on everything that has led to my success in the stock market and the different people that I've assisted, as well as I do cover 2 other markets, such as how I bought my first house by age 20 and how I buy and resell the series of both supercars and exotic cars that I own and stuff like that. So altogether, guys, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives you in your success. And just a little update, Harley is going to upload his first video today, so be sure to subscribe to him if you guys have the Robinhood application. And this is a whole TechBuds team, so if you're not subscribed, make sure that you're subscribed to everyone within the TechBuds team so we can stay connected. Like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.